Neue Erfahrung.
Judgment can become a process of separation or a process of inclusion. And the difference between these two is just 3 words. Only 3 words is the difference between a world of separation and a world of intimacy. So you can say the words, "She is so stupid." These words create separation. You can say, "He is so kind." She is so beautiful. He is so pushy. All of these words create separation, whether positive or negative. Add 3 words and the separation is gone. She is so stupid, just like me. He is so kind, just like me. She's so beautiful, just like me. He's such an idiot. He's so pushy, just like me. 3 words is the difference between separation and oneness. You can't stop the mind from judging. Add 3 words, and that judgment becomes a different world.
Creation happens, but you can't get to magic and creation without forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of others. And a great example from my life was that my stepfather ran off with the marriage counselor that he and my mother were seeing because of his affairs with other women, and then had an affair with the marriage counselor and left. Then the house burnt down, then my mother died, and then he married the marriage counselor and moved back onto my mother's property. I found this unforgivable. Like unforgivable. I even told him to be ready for when I was old enough to come back and take care of business, i.e., he experienced that I threatened his life. And he put an order of protection against me with the police because he believed I was going to come back to kill him. And as a young man, I had so much anger and so much rage towards this other man who I perceived had destroyed my mother and my life and my sisters. And for many years, I carried this anger in my heart that one day I would become strong enough and smart enough and powerful enough to go back and take care of him. I perceived myself as this young knight thrust out into the world. The king ran off with the evil witch and the castle burned to the ground, and now I was a pauper alone in the world. So in finding my forgiveness for him, what I realized when I finally found him and was able to talk to him is that I said, here's the truth. The truth is I loved you so much, and my heart was so broken when you left. And my mother's heart was so broken. And it was broken because we loved you so much. And I turned that love into anger. And I realize now that you weren't trying to hurt us. Your life was just happening the way it happened. There was not intent to do me harm. And so I want you to know that though I don't condone those actions, I don't like the actions you took, I truly have found forgiveness for you. And I'm asking you to forgive me for having made you the enemy for so long and put so much anger and separation between us.
Es war